Hello, I'm PX, welcome back. So, Minecraft Bedrock news video. Today, something pretty interesting, shall we all? And it's to do with the future of Minecraft Bedrock updates, because obviously every single time any update comes out for this game, a lot of people dive right into the data files. And handily enough, Minecraft actually puts out a default add-on pack that you can download from their website that has all of the files in there. So if you want to alter any of them, you can easily do that. And if you go into those files, and if you dive into the language files, then you'll find 3 really intriguing things that Minecraft has worked on some amount, enough for them to make their way into the actual language of the game itself, which again, it might just be a precursor, it might be somewhere deep into development, but I figured why not share all 3 of them in the form of a, nice meal, because I'm Chef Toycat today, starting you up with a little appetizer, something small to get you excited. Then we've got something really big on the surface that might not be too big depending on your preferences, and then we've got something that kind of seems like medium-sized at the end, but it's actually the biggest news of all. I guess it's going to be kind of like the cheesecake, whatever. That's what we're doing today. I hope you do all enjoy the Minecraft news video. Like this video if you do like it, because it helps out the channel and lets know you are excited for these future Minecraft Bedrock updates. I know personally that, seeing stuff like this always gets me excited because it shows just how many different things are being worked on at any given time in the Minecraft Bedrock team. We don't know if this is 1.7 plans or 1.8 or 1.9 or whatever, we just know they've all been mentioned at different times, so let's dive into them one by one. So, like I said, they're all found in the language files, the English language files to be precise, of Minecraft. I'm sure there are other versions in other languages, but since this is an English-speaking YouTube channel, at least as far as I'm aware, we're going to dive right into the N_GB language files, which is English for Great Britain, or, UK English, British English, and yeah, if you dive through that, you can see a big list of commands and how they, exist and their formats and that sort of stuff. And in the list, you'll find lots of messages that you're probably used to, like, oh, set the world spawn point to the coordinates that you set it to, all the sorts of things that you're used to for every single command. And then in there, you'll find some things such as stats, where, you can set up some stats that can be tracked or not tracked, rather, according to these messages right here. And intriguingly enough, this then goes into scoreboards with a whole bunch of scoreboard settings, which again, they exist right there. And now we know scoreboards have made some brief appearance with 1.7. It looks like they're massively developing them in future betas because of all this stuff we're seeing right here. So all of these different commands and all of these different outputs will be available with 1.7, it does seem, especially since they're working on them right now, which is really nice by itself. And you might say, why do I care about scoreboards, Toycat? Because they get mentioned so much as like a this could be huge kind of thing. And the truth is, if you are someone who likes to, play around with commands, you like to make maps, you like to make stuff like that, then there is a lot of valuable uses. You should learn how to make them. But if you're someone who just like enjoys the occasional map, then just expect that any multiplayer map or any map that needs to keep track of what you're doing, like they do on Java, is going to get a lot better over the next few months, which is just a purely positive change. So yeah, scoreboards are coming, that's exciting. It's a small thing, it's your little appetizer, but let's move on to the main course, because here is something really big by itself, and it's going to seem like it's so much more than you can absorb in one bout, but again, maybe as we go through it, you'll understand a bit more, because we have some amazing Minecraft PlayStation 4 sounding news, at least, because if you dive into the same language files, you'll find buttons for all the various, controllers that Minecraft supports, and then you'll also see something rather interesting, because there are PlayStation 4 buttons found in there too. There is the PS4 D-pad buttons, there are the PS4 face buttons, as in square, X, or, all the buttons on the controller, and then there's left trigger, right trigger, the stick left, the stick right, and even the touchpad in there, which isn't analogous to any other platform, besides maybe being a select button. But this is huge news by itself, right? Because Minecraft PlayStation 4 buttons have just been found inside the game files, and obviously to a lot of people that's like, oh my god, PlayStation 4 is getting Bedrock, there's no other explanation. And although whenever I hear something like that, there is the part of me that's like, why do I try this honest thing on YouTube? Why don't I just try the whole clickbait thing where you get on board with every single piece of news that you hear? That sounds like a lot of fun. Actually, it does sound like a lot of fun. Why don't we quickly do that? What is up, guys? It's your boy Toycat here with another epic Minecraft news video. Make sure to smash that like button and like the smash button, because today we have some totally epic news to share with you all. So when you dive into the Minecraft files, by the way, you have to like the video before you do this, make sure you dive into their Minecraft files. What you'll find is some Minecraft PlayStation 4 buttons. That's right, PlayStation 4. That's not what you're used to in Minecraft. This is, what even is this? Exactly, it's crazy, no one knows. But if you just turn on your PlayStation 4 controller, you look at the buttons, you'll see they're inside the game code. This can mean only one of 3 things. 1, it means you haven't hit the bell yet to see all the videos daily on my homepage. Second of all, it means Minecraft Bedrock is definitely coming to the PlayStation 4. And 3, it means that, Minecraft Bedrock is going to be only on the PlayStation 4. I can extrapolate needlessly to fill the 10 minutes of the video, right? That's a thing I can do. I'm going to stop this now. I think I probably had just a bit too much fun doing that. Maybe we should do that every day. But no, so basically, why am I being sarcastic when I say this is definitely Minecraft PS4 game Bedrock? What else could it mean, right? Why would I, put down that idea when it's clearly the one that seems like it's right on the head of things? And the answer to that is because I don't think it actually is the answer. There's a lot of different explanations for this. One is the fact that obviously Minecraft Bedrock was preparing for PlayStation 4, and even though, PlayStation has turned them down now, they expect that at some point the management will change, and they want to be ready to have PlayStation 4 support in there. So they've just put the buttons in there and they're waiting out their time. Again, this doesn't necessarily mean something is happening right now. It just means that, something is planned for some point in the future, which is pretty vague by itself. And the second point is to remember that Minecraft can be played with a PlayStation 4 controller on platforms other than the PlayStation 4. The DualShock controller is actually fairly popular with PC gamers. It's not quite as big as the Xbox One controller, people who do play on PC, but a lot of people who do have a PlayStation and a PC play on their PC using their PS4 controls. It's the same with if you play on Android, and I mean, you can't really do it on iOS, but like theoretically on other platforms you can play using your PlayStation 4 controller. And currently, if you do that on those platforms, as I'll show you in the background, you can actually, you don't actually see the buttons of the PlayStation controller. It maps them to an Xbox One button, or to the generic Xbox kind of button AB, even though on your PlayStation 4 controller it's square and circle. So it could be that they're either planning to make that better, support the PlayStation 4 controller a little bit better, because that'd be kind of like a funny thing to Sony. And the other thing is that it could be like some preparation for the future. It doesn't mean though that 1.7 is going to be the better even together update, because again, Sony has shown no sign of compromising on their crossplay stance, which I personally think, one more time, should be shunned by the community. Like, if you're considering getting a Sony platform, just remember they want to lock you off. If you sign up on any account on the PlayStation devices, such as a Fortnite, they're going to lock you off from playing that on other platforms. So yeah, super anti-competitive, super anti-gamer stance from Sony right there, that they haven't shown any reason to change this yet, because they are dominating this generation, which, good on them, and I understand the position they're coming from. It just doesn't make it not a terrible one. So what is the dessert that I have for you all? What's the thing that looks like it's small when it comes on the plate, but then you take a bite and you're like, oh god, this is juicy? And I don't know why we're sticking to the Chef Toy Cat metaphor, but we totally are, because the dessert today, your carrot cake, your cheesecake, whatever your dessert of choice is the fact that there are custom Superflat files and messages found within these same game files. And the reason this is huge is because if you go through them, you can see how it's not only just custom Superflat that looks like it's there, it's custom worlds as a whole. So yeah, if you've been excited for custom Superflats, which is something they've said they'll be bringing to Minecraft Bedrock in the, they said 1.3, but obviously that's kind of past, but they said they'd be bringing it in one of the next major updates way back when 1.2 came out. You might have been excited because, yeah, this is going to be like Minecraft console custom Superflats. That's amazing. There's so many fun things you can do with custom Superflats alone, but this isn't even custom Superflats we're seeing, this is customized worlds as a whole. So bear in mind, the reason this is even bigger news now, because it seems like, oh, so there's custom worlds, that's kind of big, right? That's a nice little slice of cheesecake. The reason this is like a mega slice of cheesecake, the best cake you've ever had in your life, is because of the fact that customized worlds have been removed from Minecraft Java Edition. Despite being removed from Minecraft Java though, all of the same old options and even the old presets are found right here in the game files of Minecraft Bedrock. And again, as a cynic, a part of me is like, well, maybe they just haven't removed them yet. They forgot about them for some reason. The other part of me is like, well, I mean, they are trying to add the exact same functionality, and unlike the Java version where they changed the entire world format, which made a lot of bugs, as part of the aquatic update, but it's bugged a lot of things out, and they've permanently had to remove customized worlds. There's no such limitation on the Minecraft Bedrock engine, which means that the remove feature from Minecraft Java, the feature that's even better than the feature that we're missing from Minecraft console, that could be coming right here with things that allow you to change as many different options as the noise scales, as the max height, the min height, all these different things. And again, although personally I think there's so many options here that they wouldn't give you access to all of them by default, bear in mind that in there, as well as seeing the same, again, presets, if you see, there's stuff like Cave Chaos, there's Cave Delight, there's Drought, there's Good Luck, there's Isle, Land, Mountain Madness, and Water World. Lots of fun presets you can just load in, and I'm sure they'll give you easy access to. You can also see something called Advanced Settings for expert users only, and then Extra Advanced Settings for expert users only as well. So I'm sure by using these settings, or using even more setting toggles, or using just a better way to convey the information, like they kind of tried to do with the Minecraft Bedrock Creator World screen, I'm sure they can do something similar there to kind of lock away the necessary content behind bars. And although we don't know exactly when this stuff is coming out, the fact that scoreboards are coming in this update, and the fact that we haven't seen any major feature to define it, it's unlikely they'd have a full 1.7 a 0.1 update fledged just for scoreboards and eating in creative. Given that that is the case, I feel like the big feature they might be going for is customized worlds. We've heard very little about customized worlds from the Java team or from the Bedrock team, and although maybe they're just trying to retire the feature in secret, trying to retire it in secret while also leaving all of these game files hinting that in there seems like it's unlikely. And then when you finally add in, the best bit of all, cool, which is the fact that they obviously have mentioned that they're going to be bringing custom Superflats of some form. This is the best way to bring custom Superflats. This could be the update of the customized world, of the customized Superflat, of some combination of the two systems, and if it's even half as good as the old Java system, you better believe there is a world of survival, that you'll be in for. The only part of me that is mildly skeptical is that, like, okay, so I mean, the PlayStation 4 buttons, we have no indication if they're going to add them via this update or if they're going to wait until there's some official thing from Sony, so maybe that brings down this as well. And the only other thing I'd be skeptical of is the fact that customized worlds allows you to have more fun in survival, create worlds, share worlds with each other in a way that doesn't involve the Minecraft store. This sounds like it's a conspiratorial style thing, and let me assure you that's not the case at all. I understand that businesses operate just on the ways that they make money, but you got to bear in mind that since the Minecraft store has existed, there is a interest in the game itself against allowing you to do more stuff and share maps for free. There's a reason that you'll never get a free way to download maps on Minecraft console. It's because they have you in a captive market where you can pay them. There's no point in them going through extra effort to develop something that just takes away business from themselves. It's the same reason we never had customized skins on the previous console versions, and in the same way, adding customized worlds would be a lot of fun, but it would allow you to create your own survival maps, which would rival some of the store marketplace content. So there's a part of me that says that, like, even though there might be some developers who are excited and are making the best stuff, that, some business person has worked out that, like, oh, so even if we make this stuff, then, it might lead people to buy less, cool survival maps from the store, so let's not do it. Why develop something that just, makes less content? Although the other part of me would say, actually, I think anyone who is competent, especially someone who understands Minecraft, would know that getting more people more excited about the game is how you get more people to buy whatever the things may be, whether it be skins, textures, whatever else. And I think having a, another custom Superflat revolution, another customized world revolution, like when it first came to console, the number of people who just started playing just for these new survival worlds. I still get people messaging me to this day saying, yeah, that nuclear wasteland Superflat idea is so fun, and I'm still playing a world like that to this day. The fact that those ideas from all the way back in, like, the olden days of 2015 now, the fact that that stuff is still in people's mind shows to me that, like, the interest in the game will only go up if they add customized worlds, and if they add customized worlds, you better believe I'm going to be the first person jumping in, trying to create the crazy stuff, trying to play around with it, and that's why I'm excited for it. If they create a Java copy, then we'll obviously have to go through some of the Java stuff, but if they create a brand new system, which I imagine they would do in some form, I don't imagine we'll see, all of these options exclusively. I think we might see some other ones thrown in eventually, or some of these taken out, because, again, there's a lot of, like, requirements for particularly weird customized worlds, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it regardless, and I'm looking forward to any form of customized world, any form of custom Superflats, and if you are excited too, then just know, we're not looking for some mirage in the desert that may or may not come at some point in the future. We're looking for something which is in the game files, just waiting to be developed on beyond just, the simple error messages, the messages in the game files, etc. And yeah, that's exciting news to me. Maybe it's exciting news to you. If it is, I'd very much appreciate a like on this video. Like I said, I try my very hardest to only, focus on what's actually happening or what's actually in the game files and what, seems like it's going to happen from there, because it's so easy, on YouTube these days, most of, videos, especially Minecraft videos, are like, yeah, we're going to try and convince you this thing that isn't in the game. We're going to try and trick you into thinking it is, because that's how you get, young children who aren't really aware of too much to click on it, and that's how you get that YouTube sweet money. But no, personally, I believe that although that sounds like it's a lot of fun, it sounds like it's, I respect the people who grind and do that. It's also like, I'd much rather, be honest and share what I actually think about stuff. So that's what we do on this channel. If you do like that, then please do like the video and let me know. Share if you really liked it with someone who maybe wants to learn about the latest Minecraft news, and also subscribe with notifications turned on, because apparently that's how you increase your chances of seeing these videos every single day, like I upload them on your homepage, but my channel, whatever, you get the point. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, actually. Goodbye.